Okay, I'm just doing a quick stream test before I start streaming. And everything looks good. So, it's been a little while since the last time I streamed. Some things happened. So, yeah, I got sick, so that's why I wasn't streaming on Saturday. So, hopefully I'll get back into my normal state of things going forward. So let's see. Today I'm hoping to probably do Halatali. Maybe make some progress on... Well, I'm gonna make some more progress on the Sylph storyline. Let's see, what else? I may get through Totorak, we'll have to see. So let's join Halatali. Okay, duty registration complete. Yeah, if my voice sounds a little bit weird, that's because I got a cold. Oh, right, I don't just want to run right through here, do I? Actually, how am I doing? I need a lot more company seals. Yeah, maybe I should do some company leave quests to see if I can get some seals so I can finally get my mount, which I was complaining about so much before I got to that point in the story, and yet I haven't finished it. So... there's this other quest, actually, to get these threads, so maybe I'll head up there quick. Oh, here's Halatali. Oh, right, because if I do Halatali, I'll get some entries in my hunting log, so this is making progress towards my goal right now, so that's good. Oh, I was also thinking about doing the Maiden's Rhapsody today. So Halatali is a simple little optional dungeon. Not too hard. Some interesting mechanics. Like many other dungeons, it makes a reoccurrence later in the game with a hard mode. Oh wow, another green leaf. Our tank is Turbulent Sea. That sounds like a Rogadean name. But our white mage is experienced. Presumably. Okay, now I'm confused as to what's going on because the white mage doesn't seem happy. I'm not sure if that's because the Lancer pulled, or because they're just, I don't know, unhappy about life. Yeah, so, husband and I went out to watch The Mockingjay last night. That was interesting. I'd already read the books, but he hadn't read them before going in to see it, so the things that happened were fresh and new to him. It was pretty amazing seeing it translated onto the large screen. Several parts of it didn't have lessened impact at all, even knowing what was going to happen. I really should mess with my bars so that I'm not... so that I actually have things in the same place as I have them on my other character so that this is a little bit less confusing when I'm playing them. The ironic thing is I can't even remember where these various things were on my other bar. I guess probably Thunder is 7, maybe? So let's switch that quick. Nobody's finishing off the Heckler Imp, including me, so let's do that. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be a common stream time for me because I'm usually at work right now. But I took today off just to get a break. Actually, I spent most of the morning gathering for the red script. So basically, if you're a high-level gatherer or crafter, there's a currency that you can get which allows you to progress your gear for crafters or gatherers, and it's on a weekly reset, and the reset is tomorrow. So I usually end up putting it off, and instead of doing it the entire week, at which point it would probably be easier to do, instead I end up trying to cram it in to either Wednesday or Thursday, so that's always fun. Looks like we may be doing a full clear, either that or maybe the tank doesn't know where he's going. I guess it really doesn't matter too much to me. XP is nice, even though I'm way over-leveled for this area right now, as you can see by the fact that I'm level synced to 3 levels lower than my actual character level is. So Final Fantasy does, of course, have a level sync mechanic where if you go into earlier dungeons with a higher level character, you are reduced to the lower level so that you can still enjoy them the way that they were intended to be enjoyed. Roughly, more or less. There's some weirdnesses with how the level sync mechanics work with equipment and everything, which means that occasionally you get into situations where it feels like you're just stronger. Like, I've healed some of these dungeons before, and when I've healed them, even though there's this ability called Cleric Stance, which all of the healers get, that switches your mind, which is used for healing, and your int, which is used for damage, and so you get much stronger at being able to damage enemies, but you lose your healing potential. And in low-level dungeons, I've actually healed them all the way through with Cleric Stance. Just 100%. Which, theoretically speaking, should not be a thing that you're really supposed to do. But I actually found that it helped me not pull threat off the tank. It's only for, like, the way low dungeons. Like, something like Halatali. I usually only do it in the first 3, which are Sestasha, Tamtara, and Copperbell. And I mean, I don't even really do it, in fact, usually. It was just kind of a fun little challenge, which I did. I was surprised by how trivially easy it was, honestly. So what's the tank? So he is attacking the Ductore, so that should be what I'm attacking. I'm feeling a little gun-shy after I pulled threat off of him attacking the Ductore before. I don't particularly like drawing threat. I'm squishy. I'm not a very good tank. I would much rather actually hit enemies from afar. The Guildmaster's lessons have been well ingrained in me. Yeah, this seems to be going a little bit on the slow side, but I guess with, you know, 2 green leaves. Possible. Yeah, just 2 green leaves probably. I mean, I doubt turbulence that new. No, he's not new. Might be a little bit new to tanking, but... Oh. Let's see, I just finished the Young Wizard's novellas, which were very interesting. She wrote 2 short stories in... So the Young Wizard series is It's a series of, I guess, young adult, middle grade. I'm not exactly sure what the classification is, but it's basically about a girl who goes to library. She finds a book called So You Want to Be a Wizard and finds out that wizardry is real. So she, and then there's a long series. I think it's up to, well, it depends on how you define it. About 9 books now. The most recently released quote unquote book was A Wizard on Mars. Or from Mars, I'm not sure which one. So that was interesting. But she released a couple of novellas in between Wizard of Mars and the next novel which she's going to release, which is... what is it again? Oh, I can't remember the name of the book. I'm really looking forward to it. But the books are wonderful. I've always loved them. They're pretty incredible. So right here I'm attacking these random ads that spawn out of these fires. If they reach the bonfire in the center of the arena, then it does a lot. It does group damage. Not so much if it's one of the Demantises, it's not too bad, but if it's one of the Noxiouses, it actually is a pretty sizable chunk of HP. So this is going to keep happening during the fight, and just to make my healer's life easier, I'm going to do the fight properly and actually kill these things. I've actually done this before. I healed this dungeon as an Arcanist, which is not a healing class, by the way, and has no AoE capability, with people completely ignoring this mechanic. So it's possible. It's just, it feels kind of rude to completely not do my responsibilities. So there's that. Oh, that's not good. Oh shoot, my gear is not in great shape. Well, I should be fine on this as long as we don't wipe. Or don't wipe too many times. See, that's what happens when a Demantis doesn't get... So we're getting these small little shocks because nobody was killing those other Demantises. And now there's a Noxious, which we just prevented from doing damage to the entire party. And I think at this point, I don't think there's any more. I think we're done now. And we can just burn down the boss. So this is one of 3 bosses. And there's some more seals. So that gets me to... Ooh, leather duckbills. Ooh, improvement. So let's look at my hunting log quick. And yep, that's 2 of those. That's the boss. The next boss is the Thunderclap Greave. So now armory chest. Put on these nice pink boots. They're not actually pink. I hope they're not pink. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with pink. There's some very nice pinks. But... I mean, pink is in the color of the gear, not... that's not really fixing anything. I mean, pink as in the type of gear, not pink as in... actual color. So let's see, these are just normal. Not really colored, so that's fine. Oh, these little winches are interesting because they have random things in them, either treasure coffers, gas bombs, or... what was the third one? Lightning sprites. And I think that's all that comes out of them. So... ooh, that was close. I would do something here if I had the ability to do something, but unfortunately I don't. So I will... come on. Sigh. This Lancer really is happy to attack whatever he damn well pleases. Or not. Okay, chain winch number 2. We have to clear 5 of these before we can get to the second boss, and if we don't clear them, then the gate doesn't open and we aren't going anywhere. Which is really irritating when it happens, like, just crazy irritating. Oh, man. I swear to God, this is just ridiculous. I can't. I mean, seriously, in the annals of how irritating things are, honestly, this is probably not really high up my list. There is far worse, and the Lancer just ran off somewhere else. He's just hitting random buttons. Oh, boy. There's another monster that's coming around here that's gonna make our lives unhappy. Yeah, so this is not going to be the fastest run of Holly Tully I've ever done in my life. Yeah, I mean, the only problem, of course, with playing the low level. Are you crazy? He just life surged a piercing talon. So there's a treasure coffer down here, which is kind of nice to get because it can contain some ethereal. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'll greed on it. It's not really that important to me because it's not going to improve, because this dungeon's too low level for me. So I've got some gear that has given me some improvements, mainly because, you know, it's a real hodgepodge when you're early on in the game, how you get gear, quests, and how much you actually get from doing dungeons and stuff like that. Which is a long way to say that I probably could be doing a better job of keeping my gear up to date, but I'm not. But the nice thing is that I get to keep my weapon up to date by doing my class quests, and that means I have a much better weapon than what drops here. Like, the interesting thing is, I didn't actually pay very close attention to it, so I don't know how much, other stuff it has on it. Unfortunately, the Final Fantasy's item comparison system isn't really all that great, but it does tell me that it has less magic damage on it. And the truth of the matter is that if it has less magic damage, it's not worth my time. There's a modifier. Basically, the way the damage formula works is that your weapon damage is like pretty much the defining factor for how much damage you can do in the game. So no matter what the stats are, you would be hard-pressed to find a situation where taking lower magic damage or weapon damage would ever improve your DPS. And I mean, that's what we get gear for, right? So it doesn't make any sense to actually take it, given those conditions. So, because of that aforementioned possibility that there could be lightning sprites in these chain winches, you don't touch them if you're not the tank, in general. It's kind of dangerous too. You can. If I was willing to risk it. But I don't feel reckless. So it's a gas bomb, which if you just let it explode, it'll just explode, so. So here's the second boss. The Thunderclap Greave. Which is interesting. The mechanics are... I mean, it kind of extends the fight a little bit, but the mechanics are kind of interesting. So the water electrifies at periodic times, so the boss needs to be pulled out of the water, not because he absolutely has to be. Being really close to the edge is actually probably fine, like this tank is doing, but most people pull it out anyways. The reason being is after you've damaged the Greave a little bit, it runs to the center of the room like it's doing right now, and the water gets electrified and starts zapping you. So that's bad. It makes your healers unhappy. And then these lightning sprites spawn. I believe 6 of them spawn. And during this time, the Griever is pitching balls of lightning at you too. Once you've killed all 6 lightning sprites, then the water de-electrifies, and you can then fight the Griever again, and rinse repeat until he's finished. He only does this twice. He never does it more than that. So yet again, kind of like the first boss, with its Demantis and Noxious phases, it's the mechanics have a limit to how much they're going to slow you down on killing the boss. Oh man. It's kind of amazing how much damage you actually do with the limit break at this level. At the higher levels, I mean, I think in T9 the melee limit break only does 2% of her HP, maybe? No, not gonna comment on who it is because of spoilers, but yeah, if you do the melee limit break in that, I think it only pulls off like maybe 2%. It's not that big of a thing, but that like knocked off like 10% of its HP. Oh, actually that's a setting I should totally turn on when I get a free point. You can show HP percentage in this UI without having to have any add-ons or anything. So that's something that if you, like most people want to turn on, it's a sensible default to have anyways. Oh wow, I am pulling a lot of thread on this thing. So, as soon as this is dead... Yeah, there we go. So, as we're running... Yay! More seals! So, here's some more gear. Not for me, but I will greed on it. Greed on that too. Head into the ethereal flow. I've had some players get mad when you greed on things like that. Because they don't understand the system, but even if I don't have those classes, even if I am not planning on playing those classes, it actually makes sense. So here's the setting that I was talking about, the display target's remaining HP percentage, so I'm going to apply that. And then if I select a mob and we attack it, see, it's at 97%, so that's useful. Anyways, so about the greeting on gear thing. Most players will greed on gear, unless asked not to. And the reason why they'll greed on pretty much everything is because you can turn it in to get company seals later in the game, or in some cases you could sell it if you wanted to, though most people are probably just going to turn it in for seals. So players who don't understand that can get really bent out of shape. It's not so bad if you're talking about the normal gear, like if it's the normal stuff, like, you know, if it's for mages or for melee DPS, then it's not usually very confusing. But the problem is that there is some gear that can be worn by dragoons or lancers, but can also be worn by tanks. And there's actually an implicit assumption in the game as to whether or not it's a piece of tank gear or a piece of lancer gear. And some people see it, they see their class in the list, and they're like, why can't I roll need on this? Because it's an improvement for me. And the thing is that it's because it... oh no. So when you go close to that treasure box, then a pit paste spawns. And that's exactly what happened to our poor little lancer. And I'm an idiot who just spawned a gas bomb, and we may be looking at a wipe this time, because wow. And how about I sleep some monsters and see whether or not I can possibly lower the hell this is. Shoot. Oh my god, this is such a mess. Oh boy. I mean, the gas bombs aren't that big of a deal because they're gonna kill themselves when they explode anyways. But the rest of them are a bit of a pain. That's why I'm prioritizing other monsters over the gas bombs, because they're not as big of a deal. I'm not sure anybody's happy about this, but we'll see. I tried sleeping some things, but it's very difficult to productively get sleep to work. When your main tank is a warrior, since their AoE threat gen causes damage. So this is a miracle. We're actually going to survive this. It's amazing. Everybody A pluses all around, except for the poor Lancer who died. So there we go. No problem. Still the same loot in the thing. Another piece of loot here. Also not for me. So let's open up this door. And then we will be at the final boss battle. So, total clear time of probably about 35 minutes is what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it'll take us about 5 minutes to clear this boss, which isn't, you know. I've had far worse runs of this. It is actually really hard to get myself not to skip these cutscenes, because I'm so used to just skipping cutscenes that get in my way. But since this is a story playthrough, I figure I'd show the cutscenes so people can actually enjoy them. So let's go after this guy. So he has he's a bit of a redux of the first boss in the sense that he has there's some similar mechanics. You're going to see Demantises and Noxiouses now that he's gone into full up mode. So I'm going to take this section and kill off these Demantises. So the boss is invulnerable until all 3 fire sprites are killed. So, and apparently nobody's killing the fire sprites on the Demantises and the Noxiouses. So, oh god. Let's try to kill this Noxious before it hits the boss and zaps. Nope. Nope. That wasn't a thing that happened. Oh, this is totally healable, even without that. So that's okay. So in a short period, yep, see there's the second one. So he's gonna go all this, and I'm gonna start killing Demantises and Noxiouses again. Yeah, so the boss is also dropping AoEs during this process, so you have to watch out for those as well. So we actually did manage to kill the Noxiouses this time, so that's good. And all the fire sprites are dead, so that's also good. And we'll just burn the boss down a little bit more. And then we're gonna get a final stage of this, where he's gonna go with those red arms. And if our DPS was better, I'd consider just letting him, just attacking him. But the problem is that given this, I'm not really sure that we could burn him down before we got 3 Noxiouses, and then we'd probably be in serious shit. So... so let's see whether or not we can get this guy down. Okay, there we go. So now some more DPS on the boss. I can't remember whether or not there's another flare-up where you have to... Yep. So he's basically going to repeat this until he's downed. And with that limit break, we're finally down low enough that we can just, you know, kill him and get it done. So there we go. Mission accomplished. Halatali cleared of beasts. Go team. Oh man, I look so weird with glasses on. Okay, so what did we get out of this? A piece of pugilist gear. So I will give my commendation to the tank. So there we go. Made the duty. Alright, no commendations. Sad face. Okay, so there's actually a fake going on right now. Might as well join in on that. See whether or not I can get a few more company seals. Seems like there's pretty high participation in these fates. Okay. Yay, some seals. Okay, so let's see how I'm doing on seals right now. Wow, 1100. That's a good start towards what I want to be doing. So unfortunately, oh, so if I killed some Sylvan Sows, that would also give me that. So I'm running up here to try to do this Threads Unraveled quest. There's my first piece of silk. More cloud silk. I'm probably gonna decline it. But whatever. Okay, so that was pretty good. Oh! So you can filter people on your friends list. Filter groups. So let's find a friend group of Star. And I can't remember how you change these damn groups. Alright, so now I can tell this person that I totally... Hi! Yes, I brought you some thread. Okay. Yay! What did Dancing One learn? Shit, what did Dancing One learn? Dancing One has no fucking idea what Dancing One learns. Ah, okay. Yes, Empire. Yes, the Empire is always up to nasty, no good things. Wow, justification for having a quest marked on my map. Ooh. Yeah, sure, I'll go looking for the steel ones. Oh, it's to the south. I keep wanting to go out to the east, even though I'm fairly sure those enemies are like level 40 and it would end incredibly poorly for me. But there's these Beast Tribe quests later in the game, so you actually have this thing where you actually need to like do quests for the Beast Tribe members, and one of those Beast Tribes is the Sylphs. And so they have to have higher level stuff there so that you can do them. But that's not... I still remember doing all of that, so... yeah. So let's kill off these... Imperials? So let's see... I can't remember... Equus are Lancers, I think. Signifers are thaumaturges. Laquieris are... I guess... Marauders. What was the last one that I did? Okay. I think I may need to kill this gnat. Well, actually, no, I don't think it cares about me. I don't think it cares about me at all, because I've got 10 levels on it. So, let's do that. Sorry, Mr. Gnat. I didn't mean to be a jerk to you, but I totally just bullied you. Oh well. So there, we have some clues. Now, I'm gonna skim back a little bit. What was the last one? Laquieris, Signifer, Equus, and Secutor. And Secutor are monks' equivalents. Right, okay. So yeah, that has been your... you know, little information on the Imperials today. Okay, so... hello, Kamuxio. Yes, I am back. Yes, and I found something. What did I find? A quartermaster's log. A certain Imperial stronghold. The sylphs are pretty simple. Food and rocks. Of course I will promise to always be friends to these ones. To those ones. To the... whatever. Oh, wow. Go 27! Woot woot! Okay. Actually, let's, wonder what Yda and Papalimo said. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of understandable. Huh. What about you? You're the one who, played a prank on me. Okay. What do you have to say to me, Kamuxio? Oh my god, I'm 5 levels ahead of the story quest right now. Happy to be a helpful one. Claxio. Okay. I will find Claxio for you then. West. Alright. No problem. Finding a missing sylph, totally something that I'm capable of doing. Trying to avoid the sight lines of these enemies. Hello, Claxio. Why were you here? Oh. Doesn't seem friendly. Oh man, this syntax is really... Alrighty then. Oh. Wait, what? I'm not supposed to just follow her blindly after she told me not to follow her? But I'm meddling. Like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm very confused. Almost as confused as this syntax makes me. That is exactly what happened. Thread! Thread everywhere! Okay, so off into the forest, I guess. I guess if I run right past him, it's not gonna matter, because he won't be able to catch up with me. So... need to head north. Yeah, so other points of interest in this area, if I kept heading north, I would be at the cathedral, where you can get married. So, all you need to do is schedule a ceremony and invite a bunch of people, and you can totally get married. Well, you don't even need to invite a bunch of people, you just need a groom, or, you know, bride. Doesn't have to be a different gender. Same-sex marriage, A-okay, can even be a friendship ceremony, technically. Oh, there's actually thread on the ground, which I could actually be following instead of staring at my map, which tells me exactly where I'm supposed to be going. Ahahaha. Aha. So, this is going to be an instance. And I'm going to be synced down, because I'm way over-leveled. The thing is, it's really hard to judge sylphic age. Oh. Purple ones. This seems terrible. The Budnapper is the weird one, so I'm gonna go after that one first, assuming that it might... maybe not. I think I might be able to do more damage to the other ones faster? No. No, not really. They're doing AoE attacks, so let's get out of the way. I love that, you know, that Papa Limo is tanking. Oh, whoa, there are more coming. Oh, that's a Morble. I don't like Morbles. Morbles are bad. Okay, take care of the sylphs. Oh, that probably want the side to go away, because that's a healer, and I don't like healers. So that's good. So Yada is apparently a very tanky monk. And they just totally ate the big bad breath to the face. Okay, well, yes, that's one way of doing things. I'm not really gonna complain, they seem pretty competent. Don't worry, I'm totally doing exactly what you told me, and killing the sylphs. Oh, the Morble's running away. Mission accomplished! Yep, we saved you. The sylphs are kind of cute. After getting bathed in Morble breath, probably you could. I wonder if there's a hold my nose emote. Okay. So what other hunting logs do I have to do? There was the Sylvan Sows, who were, I think, northish. And then Kobolds in Upper Lenosia. Southern Thanalan. Alder Springs. Yeah, I mean, if I made progress on this list, I'd definitely be in good shape towards getting my chocobo. I mean, hell, it'd only take maybe like 3 more of these, and I would be in totally good shape. So I know that there's a dungeon coming up pretty shortly, so, I mean, I guess it's been pretty fast recently to get into dungeons despite being a DPS. Hello, Kamuxio. Aww. Yay, I'm a hero! Uh-oh. The plot thickens. Spirited away, huh? Kamikakushi. Oh. Oh, that's unpleasant. Of course I'll help you find her. It. Him. Buscaran, huh? Sure, I'd be delighted. Yes. Huh. Okay. So back to Gridania then. Hello, Commander. Rather well, actually. Indeed. Bent Branch Meadows, huh? Very well. Message delivery is another thing that you can expect from your friendly adventurer. What about Guildhouse? Guildhouse actually aren't a bad way to get some seals as well. So I'll kick that up, head for Bent Branch. Nope. So since I did Guildhouse Roulette, it may not actually, it may actually give me one that I haven't done before. Whew. Gonna assume this is gonna be quick. Indeed, I have a message for you. Well, that is certainly heartening. So now I need to go find Buscaran. So... let's see... it's not east. I need to hit the south shroud, which apparently I can get to from here, so I'll just head off in that direction. Oh wow, I didn't notice those like caves in that hill over there. Let's sync up here and do this fake quick. Not very quickly, actually. Turns out the last people that did this fate there were quite a few of them, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking of some other things that I could possibly do. Oh, I'm running out of... oh. Let's Actually, teleport back to Vent Branch quick. 'Cause I badly need to repair. As I said before, like, it's made me so lazy that I can just repair trivially on my main character. All I need to do is make sure that I have the proper dark matter, because I've got all the crafts high enough leveled that I can repair anything. So I don't need to worry about repairing before going into duties or anything. I've been in raid boss battles and just repaired my gear in the middle of the battle. There is nothing to stop you from doing it. So definitely gotten a little lazy from that in some ways. But I will have to be disciplined, repair my gear regularly, not screw up like that, because that'd be bad. It's so embarrassing when you pop into a duty and then partway through your gear breaks. And you're totally that guy. You're the guy who's like, well, yeah, so I guess I'm not gonna be doing any DPS, because I totally broke my gear, so could you kick me or something? It's incredibly embarrassing. I'm not sure whether I've ever actually had to do that myself, but I've seen other people have to do it, and it's pretty bad. So let's see, this should put me in the Southern Shroud. Feels like a little less bright of a place, because even though it's clear here, it just... oh, it's getting dark. Yay, a chocobo keep. Cull smallmouth Orban. Wow. Weird. No, I'm actually here for information. Still, any information is welcome. So what do you have for me then? Douse of Fight Brewing. Of course I'll help you out, old man. Sure. Does seem like a bit of a rough place around here. Acquire one empty tub. Check. Fill in water. Check. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, that's just to put the damn tub in the water. Then you have to click on it again to fill it. Ah. And then you have to click on it again to pick it back up. Oh my god. Fine. Water-filled tub obtained. Water-filled tub. Cool river water. Apply liberally to mead-soaked Midlander. Yeah, you can feel free to ambush him outside of this area, but... There we go. Mission accomplished. Truly the job of a hero. Huh, prejudice, huh? Oh, that's a dumb approach. I'd have to agree with you. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Okay. Need of an able adventurer. Sure, I'd be delighted to help out. Ah, another delivery. Here's the smallmouth orban I need to cull, because they're eating all of the fish. Oh, this guild test is going slow. I mean, I guess, honestly, a lot of people don't do guild tests. They're pretty good experience because you get a bonus every time you do them on a new class. Ah, here we go. Let's pop in here. Maybe run a little further away so that I don't spawn right in on top of the things that I was just killing. Okay, so what did the roulette give me? Under the armor. This one's pretty simple. I mean, Hey, if you're repeat watchers, you've seen me do this before. Shouldn't be a big problem. Oh boy. So now we just should be able to burn him down really quickly. Yep, no problem. Sweet, and another achievement. Yay! And unfortunately, sometimes it takes it a while to actually register that you completed it and let you out of the instance. Come on. Come on. There we go. Mission accomplished. Okay, so grab one more smallmouth Orban. Success. I killed the Orban for you. I don't know. In my past, I've heard that Orban's good eating. Huh. Sounds like he's got more quests for me. Dashing a cockern-hatched plot. Alright. Stashes of poison? Sure. Sounds great. Oh, there's another quest out here. Oh. The woman who said that she was happy working here. Oh. And it gets you a pet. Check on the researchers surveying the ruins at Issamhar. Oh, I can see why you're concerned. Well, of course. Yeah, guild has to just give you money. So I'd have to do more fates or other stuff to improve my company seal count. So I do need to hit that one over in Eastern Thanalan. Oh! Yeah, I just ran right in front of him. I don't even know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, I was paying too much attention to my stupid hunting log. There we go. They make the silliest damn noises. So let's go around the back, because here's the first stash that I need to get. So, gotta be a little bit on the close side, it looks like. There we go. Stash destroyed. Next stash looks like it's right up in the front, so let's get this one. And then here's stash number 3. And stash is destroyed with minimal loss of life. Just the one that I accidentally ran into. Aha, aha, ha, ha, aha, ha, ha. This is kind of crazy. I'm gonna have to come back to Buscaron later anyways, I think. So let's just get this darn chocobo out of the way quick. I mean, for some definitions of quick, considering I'm gonna have to run to a couple of places and catch some enemies. So, a Malja Hunter, huh? Okay, so that's gonna be up to the east of here. I could do company leaves instead. But I don't know, leave quests are pretty boring, doing them or watching them. I mean, there's a little bit of story there, but it's pretty rinse and repeat. There's very few types of leaves. There's the ones that you have to grab something, there's the ones that you have to escort somebody, there's the ones where you have to kill some stuff, there's the ones where you have to kill a boss, there's the ones where you have to protect something that's just static on the ground. I mean, when it all comes down to it, I mean, honestly, this is what MMO quests are. Like, that's pretty much MMOs in a nutshell. But so these are less likely to attack me because I'm kind of too high level for this. So here's the Samalja Hunter. Let's finish him off quick. There we go. That's 1. Need 3 of them. Oh, is he gonna see me? No, he's not gonna see me. Good. Okay. At level 18, they will still attack me because there's not a 10 level difference between us, and that's kind of the cutoff. So, I mean, their range of aggro is reduced, so they're unlikely to attack me, but, you know, I'd really rather just not be attacked. So there we go, that's that. Mission accomplished, another 240 flame seals, which puts me a little bit closer to a chocobo. Next is the Sylvan Sows. So yeah, I can go to the East Shroud. See whether or not I can find these. I think they're up north through the Bramble Patch. So let's... Okay, how many seals do I get for doing a leave quest? Interesting. So I'm not a normal adventurer. Okay. Oh, that's actually a decent amount of stuff. So let's accept a couple of these and just do them. Right south of here, this one is blinded by the white. They love their puns. So let's do it at the recommended higher level. Slay enemies that respond to poke. So poke, so you have a luminous crystal, so I need to kill you and get your luminous crystal from you. There we go. So are you a wicked soul? Yes, you are a wicked soul. Oh, let's not stand in the AoE. There we go. What about you? Are you a wicked soul? No. Okay, so let's click on you quick and mark you with a sign. Because that way I can tell that I've already checked you and you're not one of the ones that I need to kill. What about you? So if they move, then they move... Like, the luminous crystals have a really short range. So, no effect, so you're also not. What about you? Do you have luminous crystal? Because I'm now out. Not responding. Okay. So I've checked you and you're not interesting. So let's see, there's a couple of things over here. Here's some more wind sprites, so one of them probably has luminous crystals. Poke? Nope, not you, which means it's almost certainly you. Yep. So there's a leaf blood O2 up here. Let's try the luminous crystal on you. No effect, so there. So there must be a leaf blood O2 back here, which I have not done yet, and you are presumably my last target. There we go. So the other thing is that if you hit these guys, it'll just dispel their clamor, but you may end up fighting more of them than you really want to. I mean, if there's like 8 of these. So mission accomplished. And I could get an automatic teleport back, but I'm not going to, because I'm just going to go over here and take this next quest. So, initiate. And... okay. So I have to fight off things that want to attack things, so I'll just finish off these honeybee clouds and giant bees. Alright. Oh, coming from the other way. So you kind of want to distract them. So... ouch. They're kind of hurting. Ow. This is probably because I have bad armor. Well, yeah, potion. Let's just use a potion because I need something. And I could be sleeping these because I'm being stupid. Okay. Next. Sleep you. Okay, yeah, there's nothing over there. Alright. So let's... next one should be over here. Let's sleep you. let this recover a little bit. And then I can just start a burn on him. There we go, mission accomplished. Yep. Okay. Collect my rewards. Nice extras. Nice 200 some, so that puts me at... Ooh, I have enough. Oh yeah, this is a thing that is about to happen. I am about to get my chocobo. Woo! The funny thing is the chocobo's not even important. Because I can ride a bunch of other possible mounts. I am gonna feel like such an idiot if I... Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Unauthorized to summon mount. I am not an idiot who has been whining about her chocobo for a bunch long time just to turn out that I could have been riding my other critters this entire time. So, flame chocobo issuance. Oh yes. There we go. So now... let's head up here. Get myself my chocobo. I could have taken the aetherite, or the ethernet, and I totally didn't. Because I like doing things the slowest and hardest way possible. Hello. Yes, I want my bird. Give me the bird. Here is my piece of paper that says that you can give me the bird. Yay! So, one interesting thing is that all of these chocobos are male. They don't allow females to leave Ishgard, I believe. So, this is a male chocobo. And I'm still gonna name it Yukiko. Because I feel like it. Even though that's totally a female name. Yay! Woot! Victory! Success! Progress! So let's see. Next I have to head to Limsa so that I can progress the plot. Oh man, there's so many people. Holy God. My main character's on Lamia and it is nowhere near this crowded. Like, nowhere near. Okay, Banesing. Hey, I'm looking for a Kakern. chicken egg. So I need to find a chicken egg. Fieldcraft, battlecraft. I think I can buy this from one of the tradecraft suppliers around here. I think they sell chicken eggs. So this is, congratulations, do you know how to use the market? Culinarian probably makes final products, so tradecraft supplier. Okay. Do you sell chicken eggs? Chicken egg. Yes, you do. So 5 gil. 5 gil is the price of continuing the plot. Hey, Square's got to put their gil sinks in where they can get them, right? Okay. Hi! Apparently you like chicken eggs. Apparently, yeah, it is good that I brought a chicken egg. Go look for sparklies. That's not helpful. Alright then. I guess I'm going to the ferry docks. Let's quickly hit this Hawker's Alley spot. I think I actually may have done the ferry docks before, and I don't check it. I just go running off like an idiot. Yeah, certain aspects of this playthrough are gonna be a little bit like, don't be like me. Don't do things the way I did them. Yeah, I totally could have teleported directly there, and I just didn't, like an idiot. Okay, so here's the guy that is hopefully going to tell me where I need to go. Tailport. Aldfoot's the guy who I had to give the bat wings to. Yes, I will pay. So far to progress this quest, I have required 45 gil. Not including teleporting fees, which I got waived because I have a one-time password, which everybody should have on their account. Oakwood, huh? Place run by his fellow Kern. Oh, that seems reasonable. Alrighty then. And now... this is about to happen. Oh yeah. There's a mount right there. It's my behemoth. Oh yeah. I'm riding a mount. I feel like such a badass, me and my level 27 self riding this behemoth. With my, like, freaking little chair on the back. Tame behemoth. That's what I got. I think this was... I can't remember whether or not this was for pre-ordering or the collector's edition, or... It's not something that you can get just playing in-game, because I wouldn't be able to get it. Oh, apparently it's a veteran reward, so you do get it by playing, but not by playing the game. You get it by spending money to play the game. So, this is a new area. Let's see. So I need to go off to the east to get where I need to go. We've got a bunch of bumble beetles around here, some stone shells, and some aggro wolves. How about we get off? Okay. Tetaroon, finally we found you, considering nobody knew where you were. Wow, this seems like a conversation I had before back in Limsa. Here, have an earring. Aw, he doesn't sound like he's having a good time. Microbrewing. And thingies for me to get. Okay. Many, many thingies. Huh. That seems like a very unnerving set of things to put into a drink. Of course I'll deliver your lunch for you, because I will do anything. So let's put a mount on my bar, so that I can actually... If I was fussing with my bar, there's a couple of things I do. I'd usually put, like, my mounts on a vertical bar to my left, but not doing that right now. Hottest of boxed lunches. Like, what if I just let this sit for a long time and didn't do it? Would the boxed lunch still be hot? But I bring you your boxed lunch! Oh, that sounds actually pretty good. Oh man, I want eggs now. Oh man, eggs. I'm kind of surprised to hear that he's surprised to receive the boxed lunch. Oh, this is one of those items that I was talking about, where it's basically like for both tanks or for lancers or dragoons. And that could be really confusing to some new players. And this is for me, so I get a new belt. What do you want me to do? Excavating fossils. Sure. Yee. I'm not a huge fan of tall places, but... So that's up here. A round fossil and 2 oblong fossils. Oh, and here's some of the things I need to kill for my hunting log, and I just drew something else, which is not great. Oh. In the end game, that wouldn't have been good enough. That would not have been fast enough to get out of that. Come on. There we go. So he said the top of fossils, so this looks like a likely location that I might need to go. Yep. Right up. So, is there anything? Nope. Oh, there's one down there. Okay. Okay, down here, grab myself an oblong fossil. Success. Oh, here's another oblong fossil. Wow, right near the edge of that circle. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to get back up. And I find it pretty funny that I'm collecting these fossils when, like, there are these huge fossilized bones around. Okay. Mission accomplished. So let's get a couple more of these pickmen and footmen. Gonna need a total of 3 of each. So that's 2 and 2. So that there's this footman, and then I'll just need one more pickman. And then I believe that the last fossil is off to my right. So, yep, success. And now just pull this pickman out. Oop. Take an overpower to the face. Oh no, killed him fast enough. Okay, so I think, yeah, there it is. Down at the bottom of these bones. Let's not fall off these wrong. There we go, round fossil. So that's that. So then I also need to go back to the west of this area where there should be, okay, curls. Oh, there's more pickmen and footmen down here. Some Yarzans, none of which are particularly interesting to me, though one of them apparently finds me interesting. Let's go over here. Should be far enough away that the Yarzan will lose interest in me. Boo, paralysis. Hate paralysis. Paralysis bad. One... Like, really? They have more than one whisker. It's not fair. Citizens demand more whiskers per curl pup kill. Anyways, how much ecological damage am I doing by killing these things? Okay. That would be 3. Gotta go all the way to the back to get that water. Just not really pick a fight with this fate boss. Eventually I'll be able to train my chocobo to actually fight with me, and in that case I will probably train it to be a healer, just because it's nice to have those extra little heals. And I'm kind of glad that fate's disappeared, because that makes it a little bit easier to get to this location without getting attacked. So yes, destination. I need to take the empty barrel, in which I am not drowning a family of Lalafels, and then get back on my fat chocobo. So if they attack me and they get successfully hit off, then I will get heavied in some cases. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Apparently they're too slow to keep up with me. Oh, that's the Pegasus. That looks nice. I want one of those. Which I have to be level 64, so it isn't happening anytime soon. Okay, get off my fat chocobo. Talk to this guy. Yes, I found fossils for you. That does not look oblong. And that doesn't look round either. No. Wow. Well, it's certainly worth looking into. So let's equip some more gear. And I mean, heck, I'm not complaining about getting better gear. So there we go, that's a little bit better. Item level a little bit closer to my actual level, which is always good. Very difficult until you get to 50. And then of course, after you get to 50, it's not like your item level bears any resemblance to your actual level. So here we go back to Tetaroon. Yes! I brought you the water-filled barrel, which is not being used to drown Lalafels, and some whiskers. Later, huh? Let's see here, so... I guess I'll take the bow since I need to get to Archer up to a reasonable level relatively soon, though not immediately. Oh, that was quick. Alrighty then. So, I guess let's go to East Shroud and see whether or not I can get to Buscaruns reasonably quickly, because of course there's no, whatchamacallit, there's no Aetheryte near Buscaruns. Can I take the Chocobo Keep there? No. You fundamentally can't take the Chocobo Keep anywhere you would want to take it, which is technically a lie, but a little irritating sometimes. So I'll just run myself down there solo. So this is the Muntui Cellars, I think. Yep. And I believe this was a dungeon in 1.0, I've heard. I didn't actually play 1.0 myself, so... Oh, okay. So one thing is I can stop by Quarry Mill quick and hit the Aetheryte, so that in the future I can get here a little bit faster, which would be nice. Here we go. Yep, attuned. Hit my Fact Chocobo. Ignore the truly terrifying number of quests in Quarry Mill, because holy crap. Let's head back to... I mean, the story will take me through Quarry Mill eventually, and at that point I'll do all of the side quests, but right now, let's just stay on target. See whether or not maybe I can unlock this next dungeon before I actually outlevel it, and am going to be level synced down doing it for the first time. Honestly, it's not looking all that good. I'm betting I'm going to do more of these side quests and end up basically being level synced down again. But, Buscaron, talk to me. Unless you're hidden behind a chandelier. Yeah, you wanted me to give you some fire water. Foul brew. Okay. Why would you want to drink that? That's because it's constructed of terrifying stuff. I wouldn't want to deprive you of the wonderful experience you're sure to have. I feel like I'm getting totally gypped on these quests. Huh. Wonderful. I'll turn this quest in quick. Yeah, I'm totally gonna be over-leveled for this dungeon. Yeah, I somewhat agree with him. And I only had to kill one. So that's good, right? Okay, so over here, run up top, see if I can find the location. Apparently I'm gonna need to fight my way through this Ochu-like mob. Wonder what it's an offering to. Okay, destination. What do we have here? A hostile present. Decurion. So that's a gladiator, because you can tell by the shield and the sword. And the rampart. And the dead. Okay. Ugh, can't get around tree. Oh. Is it gonna follow me all the way? Yes, it is. Okay, congratulations, you won the death lottery. Sorry, you're overgrown and have to be culled. Okay, so this time no attack. Head out here. Man, this is a far way out, actually. Whew, really out there. Two of them really out there. Where am I gonna find this destination? Ah, here we go. Okay, destination. Check. And then all the way over here, and it's up there, darn it. Looks like I may be able to get up there this way. Okay. Ah, hostile presence. So, a mage and a lancer. Let's kill this mage quick. There we go. Ah, you little bastard. Die. Okay, so here's this lancer. Lancers don't use over... Oh. They're not It's totally a marauder. I feel like an idiot. Okay, there we go. Get on the fat chocobo. Head back in the direction of Buscaron's druthers. Because there's one last one down here. Ooh, that looks right next to the... it's right near the cat trap. Okay, so I think I have to finish you off. Because you're totally going to attack me on the way to that destination. Now, in fairness, I could put it to sleep and then just go right past it. But if the destination actually summoned enemies, I wouldn't necessarily like that. So, let's just do this. Call it a day. Okay, mission accomplished. And I'm gonna head south quick to speak with this person that I need to talk to, and Also, slay the scarred antelope. Oh no, more quests. Hello. Great. Alright. Of course. I'd be delighted to help you find relics. Oh, here's the scarred antelope. So let's go up to you and use the soup on you that I was supposed to. There we go. Yeah, these things are pretty unfriendly if you actually don't use the item on them. There are plenty of players who have not used the item before they try to attack these critters, and that just ends very poorly. Okay, so now I need to find these relics and kill Chigoes. So there's one, two. Oh, there's a B rank hunt mob, the Monarch Ogre Fly. Muddy Potsard. 4. That's a little ways out. 5. As usual, I'm doing other people's jobs for them. Because that's what adventurers do. And when you put it that way, it sounds kind of horrible. Though, of course, there's the weirdness that as an adventurer, I have other... There are certain things which change the way that I think about things, because I care about money less, and I care about experience and items more. So, oh, here's 6, and a Ked trap. Six. There's another one. 2 more? No, here's the strange shadow that I need to investigate for the other quest. There we go. I don't know, I don't really call 2 a swarm. But there are more bigger ones. Oh god, they're everywhere. Except there's still only 2. Of course, I'd be pretty unhappy if there were more than 2. 2 are bad enough. Particularly since they self-heal. Even bigger Chigoe. That is pretty freaking big. Holy crap. Okay, so it's not an even bigger Chigoe. That's positive. So I still need 1 more of these damn relic pieces, wherever they are. Oh. Where Where is the last one? I always can't find one of these damn quests. Gilmora, huh? Huh. Oh, it sounds like there's a romance going on. Where the bloody hell is this last piece? Yeah, see, the problem is I can't go back until I find this last potsherd. Oh, there we go. There's the last one. And I'm done with you. Go to sleep. Okay, there we go. Run back here. Turn in the quest. Yes. Yes. I'm glad I was helpful. Oh, you jerk. You know, I didn't want to have to kill you. I tried to take the non-violent route out. I just want that on the record before I set you on fire. There we go. Now leave me alone while I'm talking to this guy. Yay! Huh. So he wants to bring the Duskwight back. You are quite welcome. Money. Okay, there we go. So back to Buscaron's druthers. Turn in a couple of quests. See whether or not I can unlock this next dungeon. Help you, da, Papa Limo. I'm trapped in side quest hell. You're welcome. You're gonna give me another quest, aren't you? All right. It's too bad that I didn't know about that before I killed those Ked traps, because I totally would have saved those leaves. Uh-huh. So, yes, I found your archaeologist friends. But I got another pet out of it, so I'm fine. Okay, and now to Buscaron. Yes, Garleans. It's possible, certainly. Wow, the plot thickens. More quests. Oh God, save me. That does seem pretty suspicious. Suppose that doesn't pay that well, huh? Yeah, I was hoping to make it to the next dungeon tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna accept this last quest and then I'm gonna call it a night. I will be streaming again on Saturday. Um, I'm not exactly sure when yet. I'll update my channel, but it's gonna be sometime in the afternoon, somewhere between noon and 5 p.m. Pacific time. So look forward to it. Let's see. Enemy mine. Buscaron's beside himself. Poachers. Oh, that seems to make a reasonable amount of sense. Okay, so Gridanians in the... or, not Gridanians. Of course the Gridanians are in the woods. Garleans in the woods. A possible traitor. Like, poachers and scum and a missing Sylvelder. Like, tune in next time for more of the gripping plot of Final Fantasy XIV. So, thanks for watching, and the best of it to all of you.